Yeah, here's another quick and dirty video where I explain what I'm learning by home educating my autistic child at respectexchange.co.uk. Right, what I've said before is that my child only learns by thought. So he has to have the thought and then the actions follow. So the big disadvantage of this is that an awful lot of adults do action, action, action to create thought. That means that when they interact with my boy, they interact saying, do this action, and do this action. But my boy's wired in a way in which he just cannot process actions whatsoever. He only processes thoughts. And the adult does action, 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 and doesn't give Josh the thought, or my child the thought, until the end. Which means my Josh just cannot get what they want. As a result, that means he never does what they want, which means they get angry with him and put lots of stress on him. That's the first disadvantage of the learning by thought. Another one I've discovered, which I've got over here, is this one. In that when Josh was younger, his ability to have thoughts was so massive, he could have hundreds of thoughts, that felt like it, in one go. So it was like being in a room, let's say, with 30 children all speaking to you at the same time. Whereas an adult, that would drive us nuts. We would say to each children, be quiet, and then point our finger to each one to say, right, you speak now, you speak now. So what Josh has got is hundreds of thoughts banging into his head like this all the time, and he didn't know how to switch one off and say, right, all of these all happening at the same time, I'm going to pick this one to focus on that thought. Okay, so he didn't know how to select them and calm them down, and that made his behaviour a bit weird, shall we say. The third disadvantage is that if you have a negative thought, that can lead to negative actions, which can lead to negative emotions and negative thoughts again. So you can get yourself stuck in a cycle that can generate a lot of negative thought and a lot of negative emotion, which can lead you to quite a bad place. Okay, those are the three disadvantages. So you can get into the negative cycle. Adults have difficulty communicating with you because they communicate action only, not thought. And we've had to learn how to switch thoughts off and focus on one or two of them. That's basically been the challenge of home educating, is learning how to do those three things. Thanks a lot.